So this would be a calculator question. So trigonometry, and just explain this SOHCAHTOA. So sine is equal to opposite over hypotenuse, or divided by. The cosine is equal to adjacent over hypotenuse, and the tangent is equal to opposite divided by the adjacent. Right, now, when we say which is the opposite, which is the adjacent, you always stand by the angle and you're looking at the triangle from wherever the angle is, whether it's marked or whether it's not. Okay, so that one, we're going to find the missing angle. With this one, the angle is given, but it doesn't matter. You start it off as though you're standing there. So if you were here, this one would be your opposite side. This one would be your adjacent, but I'm not going to worry about that one because there's nothing marked on it. Now this one, always opposite the right angle. That one is the hypotenuse. So it's kind of the slanty one, and it's always the biggest side as well. So on this one here, the opposite is going to be that one, this side, and then this one there, opposite the right angle, that one is going to be the hypotenuse there. So these are both sine questions, and I've deliberately picked them to show the two ways to solve them on the calculator, the sine, or do we use sine to the -1. Okay, I'm just going to go back into the white pen here. Right, now I'm going to do the second one first, because I think that is a little bit easier when it's a missing angle. Okay, so we know that it's a sine because it's opposite and hypotenuse. I never explained that, by the way, but if you do like that method with the SOHCAHTOA, you just go along and you tick off. So I've got an opposite and a hypotenuse. I've got an opposite. The one with two ticks on is the one that you use. So we can see the both signs, as I said, these questions. All right, then, let's have a look at this one. Now, when it's a missing angle, this is when I use the sine to the -1. So if you look on the calculator, the sine button, sine to the -1 is the one on the top above it, and you've got to press shift and then the sine button, and you'll get that display on the screen. So you need to put in opposite, which is 1, divided by the hypotenuse, which is 3. Now, if you've got the fraction button on your calculator, it's easy to just put it in that button and press equals. So this one comes out as, right, it's 19.5 degrees. So I've rounded it. So have a go and see if you can get that number on the calculator. Right, now, over on this side, it's a missing side that I've got. So this is where it just goes straight in, the sine. So the sine of 42 degrees is equal to, so it's opposite, which is B, divided by the hypotenuse, which is 7. Now, I'm going to do a little bit of moving around here to get the B on its own. So what I'm going to have to do is times through by 7. And it ends up as 7 times by the sine of 42 degrees is equal to B. Right, so if you put that one into the calculator, right, it comes out 4.68 centimetres. And I can see that the hypotenuse has got to be the biggest side. So I can see that that B has got to be smaller than 7. So that looks good, 4.68. If you'd like more support with maths, my email is on screen. You're very welcome to get in touch.